Part 5. How your data is shared with the public. In this section, we'll cover how your data is shared with the public and the options you have to customize when your data is shared. One of the most common questions we get is how Wildlife Insights protects sensitive information, like the locations of sensitive species and images of humans. Let's cover the sensitive species case first. For any public download, Wildlife Insights will fuzz the exact locations of all deployments that capture sensitive species so that the exact location cannot be determined. For these deployments, we will fuzz the latitude and longitude down to 1 decimal degree. Additionally, we randomize the deployment name and hide the location name so that any indicators of the location that may be in the names are not shared publicly. Second, let's talk about human images. Wildlife Insights will never knowingly share an image of a human. As long as the image is tagged with any human ID, like Homo sapien, or any of the human tags, like human camera trapper, the image will not be shared in a public download. Third, public downloads will never include access to images that have not had the ID confirmed by a user. This means that any image in the Identify tab of your project will not be shared, but the metadata, like the ID, will still be shared. In these cases, the author will be noted as computer vision so that any public user can be aware of which IDs have been confirmed or not. And as a review, we mentioned in Part 1, you can set the licenses to your project when you create it. This information is included on your public project page and in every download so that you can ensure your data is properly cited when used. You can also set an embargo that controls when the dataset becomes public. If a project is embargoed, only you and your collaborators can download the data. If a registered user requests to download your project, they will only receive the project metadata, like the project name, objectives, and other details that you enter on the project details page. If your project is not embargoed, it will be made public immediately. There are plenty of tools in Wildlife Insights that help you track how your public data is used and offer opportunities for collaboration. The notifications page in Wildlife Insights is where you can manage this information. Once you're on the notifications page, you'll see 3 sections. 1. The first gives you controls to approve or deny sensitive species requests. Any registered user can request access to the exact locations of sensitive species. It's up to you or any project owner or editor to determine if you want to approve or deny the request. If you approve the request, the requester will be sent an email with the private download package, which includes all exact locations and access to all images. If you deny a request, the requester will receive an email that notifies them that the request was denied. They will not have access to the private download package. The second section shows you a summary of all the contact messages that have been sent to your project. You can choose to respond to a message by copying the email address and sending them a message through your own email client. The third section shows you a summary of all the public downloads of your project. You'll be able to see who downloaded the data, when it was downloaded, and the reasons for the download.